Welcome. My name is Jason Martin, and this is Ryan Staton with AllGen Financial Advisors. So today, since AllGen is one big happy family, we want to introduce one family member to you guys. While Ryan is not new to AllGen, he's been here over 4 years, but he will be new from the standpoint of you seeing him more on video content and educational series. So we want to use this video to let you know who Ryan is, some of his professional background, some of his personal background, some of his little secrets that he probably doesn't want you guys to know. And that way you guys can kind of put a face with some of the educational video that will be coming your way. So Ryan, you are the Director of Trading and Portfolio Implementation at AllGen, and what exactly does that mean? So basically that means, with all the different research that we do, all the different stocks and bonds and mutual funds and exchange traded funds, Ryan not only helps us put all that together, but he helps us implement that inside the portfolios. So to start us off here, Ryan, what got you to AllGen? Tell me a little bit about your life story. Where did you grow up?
So I was born and raised in Orlando, then grew up, went to Virginia Tech for engineering. When I was there, I fell in love with finance, fell in love with the markets, and decided to do a career change or major change, and ended up getting through in finance and came back to Florida. From the Arctic of Virginia, and came back to Florida and started working at Charles Schwab. And at Charles Schwab, wanted to get more into, worked with a lot of registered investment advisors, kind of like AllGen, particularly in the Mid-Atlantic region. And I actually got in touch with a good friend of yours, Mike Roberts, and he put me in touch with you and knew that I wanted to get into more investment management type role. And there was a need at AllGen about 4.5 years ago, and here I am.
Awesome. So you recently just passed your Certified Financial Planning designation, which congratulations. But that was a lot of hard work. I know you had some family issues that were difficult, but you persevered, studied a lot, and were able to pass it. So congratulations. But tell us a little bit about that journey.
Yeah, no, it was a pretty intense journey, lots of studying during work and after work. But I just, the team here at AllGen was very behind me and they invested in me. They were flexible with me throughout all of it, family and studying and work. And that's what I really felt like I belonged here with the support that I got from my teammates. So
Ryan, tell me one lesson you've learned with whether it be trading or investing, something hopefully painful, because I feel like that's the best lessons you learn in life, is, at least for me personally. Usually I have to either lose a lot of money or get physically hurt for me to learn. So tell me a little bit about that lesson that kind of has impacted you as it has to come with investments.
Yeah.
Trading.
So, I started investing for the first time in college, and, when you're among a bunch of finance majors, all they talk about is stocks and investing and all that stuff. So I really immersed myself in it, and I started playing around. During that time, the markets were doing well, really well. Yeah. And I thought I was amazing at what I was doing. So, I continued to invest, continued to make money, continued to, share information with my classmates. And then the market started not doing so well. And it was a humbling experience because I lost a lot of money. And I really realized I didn't know what I was doing. It was time to really start to understand markets in a more fundamental way. And basically, it taught me that old adage on Wall Street that we share with clients all the time is, don't mistake a bull market for genius. And that's what I did, and that's what I learned from. Yeah,
that's good. And in a bull market, it's easy to make money, right? Everything's going up. They used to say, like, a monkey could be throwing a dart at a dartboard and pick a stock, and that'll go up. So when the tide is rising, all the stocks go up. But when markets come down, that's the difficult part.
Exactly.
So it kind of separates the crowd.
Yeah, sometimes you have to learn that the hard way to really learn.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about some fun stuff. So you played water polo in high school, and then even played a little bit after that. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yep. Water polo was my thing. Before water polo, I tried playing basketball. I'm 6'3", and I played basketball for a couple years, and that didn't work out. So my parents thought to make a little shift. A couple of family friends of ours were in swimming and water polo, and they thought I'd give it a shot. So they threw me from land and went into water, and I excelled. I ended up becoming an All-American in high school, and then I went over to Virginia Tech to play. It was club water polo at the time. My brother went off to play Division I. My little brother, no drama. My little brother went up to play.
6'4".
Yeah, 6'4". He went up to play D1 at Pepperdine University, but I stuck to the club level at Virginia Tech. Again, made it to All-American. And yeah, it's something that I'm very passionate about. Obviously, something I excelled at. And yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the lessons you learned from water polo. I know, just speaking personally, I played water polo one time. And that was the most exhausting thing I've ever done in my life. But I know there's probably some lessons of either perseverance or leadership or things that, you probably learned in water polo.
Yeah, just like in any team sport, I would say translates to the lessons I learned in water polo. It's a contact sport. It's physical. And at some point, when you're playing water polo, you don't really know what's going on in the water. The ref can't see what's going on under the water. So you kind of have to just roll with the punches and deal with some setbacks and, kind of use your team and build the team around you to kind of put those aside and move on to the greater goal as a team. I would say the team aspect of water polo really helped me understand, even professionally, how to work together with people for a common goal.
That's awesome. Definitely a lot of good life lessons there, especially dealing with the setbacks when it comes to investing and trading. There's a lot of those.
Yeah.
You have to learn how to deal with that and not get emotionally down because you have to keep going.
Yeah, you got to get up and score goals.
That's right. So one last question. What do you feel is your greatest kind of passion or your calling?
I would say my calling is really to, help bridge the gap between investing and preparing and making a financial plan for clients and achieving their goals. A lot of people have all these dreams on, taking a vacation with the family and paying for it all, or giving to charity, no matter depending on what that might look like. But they don't really know how to get there. They have this envision of themselves in the future, but they don't know the steps they need to take to really get there effectively. Mm-hmm. And that's, I feel, what we do here at AllGen and what I'm passionate about is being analytical about it and really getting the specifics on paper in action so I can see some results. Yeah. And that's the most rewarding part about it.
And we definitely share that in common from the standpoint of wanting to use our life experiences, the pains and the bumps in the road along the way to teach our clients, how to, be the best version of themselves that they can be. So, well, I hope this helps. We wanted you to get to know Ryan here so that when you see his face on videos, you know a little bit of the background story. Also, if you have questions, Ryan is available. He's part of the team, and he would be happy to answer any questions that you have. Even sometimes he may even join your advisor in on a meeting to help if you have really sophisticated questions about the market. He's your man. So thank you. Take care.